Holiday season is fast approaching, which means that discard season is also approaching when it comes to dismissive avoidance. There are more dismissive avoidant breakups and discards at this time of year than any other time of year. Here in the States, we have Thanksgiving upcoming, and then worldwide, Christmas and New Year's. There's going to be a lot of broken hearts on the unfortunate receiving end of a dismissive avoidant. There are reasons for this. First and foremost, your expectations, your needs, your feelings, and their associated fears of disappointing you and failing to meet your expectations. Expectations in general are a massive trigger for dismissive avoidance. Many of them openly say they don't do well with expectations or they want a relationship with no expectations. And the reason for this is their childhood. This is a person that was on the receiving end of profound emotional neglect. When they needed warmth, they got coldness. When they needed nurturing, they got coldness. Not only were their emotions neglected, their needs neglected, their emotions were also dismissed and invalidated, often by a very controlling and smothering parent that had high demands and heavy expectations on them, that only gave them approval when they exceeded those expectations. A very critical parent, not just a correcting one, a critical one. So what they learned as a child is they're only good enough if they meet expectations. And they feel that they can never meet expectations because they could never meet the expectations of this demanding parent. So even expectations of the bare minimum feels insurmountable to them. And if you just need them to show up for you in the holidays, to them, I'm inevitably going to disappoint my partner and they're going to reject me. And it really ties into the defectiveness wound because they personalize that neglect in childhood, growing up to feel defective and unlovable, like there's just something wrong with them. And that ties into their fears of expectations. My partner is going to figure out that I'm defective. They're going to reject me because I'm going to fail to meet their expectations. I'm going to disappoint them. I might as well just push them away now and protect myself because I can't give them what they need. So to protect themselves, they will withdraw. That's how they learned to cope, to suppress their emotions, because that was the only thing they could do in childhood, suppress their emotions. And they really grow up to focus on themselves and whatever they perceive that they feel or need, because they learn due to that neglect that the only person that will meet their needs is them. They're emotionally unavailable. They're not really able to consider the needs and feelings of their partner, and they're not able to empathize with how devastating it is to be blindsided and discarded in the holidays. So unfortunately, due to the lack of empathy, the fear of expectations, and that shame, holiday season is discard season.